Greetings, Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. Welcome to your reading for September 2023 by LightWorker. Thank you very much for being here. Remember to check out the video for your rising sign and for your moon sign because you are going to get additional information. Remember, these are general readings, and if you'd like to have a private consultation with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.amalightworker.com. For those of you who would like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for you and for each sign of the zodiac, and those videos are available for download and purchase through vimeo.com, and the link for it is posted down here below in the show more description box. When you do purchase the Vimeo videos, you are supporting this channel, and I thank you for that. Always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe, and to turn on the notification bell. The first part of this reading is going to be an Akashic Records reading. Once I finish the Akashic Records reading, then I will be opening a few tarot cards for you. So stay tuned until the end. So now let us focus on this Akashic Records reading for your sign, Taurus. For many of you, you're going to feel like a huge weight has been lifted off your shoulders. Other Taurians are going to have this sense that you are moving up. A situation could quickly escalate. You know that feeling when you are on an elevator from ground zero to the 10th floor. That's the sense that some of you are going to get. If you are in business, in a business-related field, or you do have a business, many contracts, business negotiations are going to be going very well at this time. But there's a delay before everything opens up and before everything goes well. The second part of September, the last 2 weeks of it, seem to be full of action. There's a sense of busyness that wasn't there in the first 2 weeks of September. To you, is going to feel like suddenly you are waking up from your sleep. And granted, for some of you, you could be going through a sleepy phase there. But you are also going to realize that where is it that maybe you have been dealing with lies, illusions. Now it feels like you are wakening up to your truth. Many will be inspired to speak up your truth from your perspective, from your point of view. You may feel a little bit tired having to keep appearances all the time, particularly if you are experiencing a hard time in a relationship or in a marriage. If you have been in a situation where a love triangle was involved, could have been you, your significant other, your spouse, and someone else. You might have been cheating. Your partner may have been cheating on you. Maybe you didn't know about it. For some of you, this is a situation that maybe happened a long time ago, maybe with a different partner. It feels that the truth will be coming out, whether it's you who is having an affair, or whether it is your partner. Some of you are going to be going through some sort of an unprecedented financial circumstance, because I see for many of you money being approved, being granted, having to deal with grants, loans. So financial sources, resources that maybe weren't available to you before, now they will be. And on the other hand, I also see many of you having to spend this money due to a circumstance that you may be dealing with in September that requires for you to spend some money. Many of you will be going through listing like making like an itemized list, either of your personal assets, personal belongings, doing a reevaluation of your properties, material wealth, when you are listing items and how much potentially they could be worth. And some of you are going to be going through old boxes, old closets, stuff that maybe you haven't, old drawers, maybe you haven't opened these drawers in a long time, because I see a lot of you being a lot more focused on organizing, being more organized. Maybe having to deal with a filing cabinet, filing important documents online, like creating different portfolios, different files where you store everything or where you save everything. And you may also have to deal with an occasional loss of power, electric power. Could be like a tiny little temporary glitch for some of you in your area. And it could be maybe there is some sort of a construction in the area. This may be happening in your neighborhood or where your office is located. So minor problems with blackout or electricity feeling a little shaky, if I can say, like it flickers on and off. The Akashic records are also indicating to me that many of you will be looking into your financial assets, because some of you are going to be looking into making long-term financial agreements. You may be looking into investments. You may be looking into your 401k. You may be looking into Wall Street, bonds, stocks, and you are going to be a little bit puzzled or even perplexed, because for some of you, maybe you thought that your financial situation would be a little bit different. Okay, so it's very important that you understand the ins and outs of each financial aspect that you may be dealing with. If it is an old account that you did set up a long time ago, are you checking this old account? Do you see money coming in or out? What is the financial activity, and who has access, okay, into your personal files, into your bank accounts, credit cards? Who has access to your finances in one way or another? You may also have to deal with a credit card company, or a credit-related circumstance. And if you happen to have children, there could be some expenses in regards to your children. It could be the going back to school situation that you may have to spend. For some of you, it's going to be something about a lavish party or a birthday related situation that you may have to spend some money. But they are also showing me, for some of you, having to deal with medical bills. Pay attention to privacy laws. You could be receiving a text, a message, an email in regards to a breach of privacy. You know, sometimes you enter your information in different websites and there's a breach of privacy, and automatically they have to send you an email. So dealing with a banking system in some forms, whether it is online or in person, may turn out to be very interesting, but resolvable. So if there is a glitch in the system, something else that may show up is going to be perfectly resolvable, and it's very important that you calm down as you are going through this. Like, don't panic. For those of you who have been doing some sort of a therapy, maybe you are doing physical therapy, spiritual therapy, counseling, energetic healing type of sessions. You may be going through a phase of looking into religion, spirituality, having to choose a direction, or having to have a better understanding of what your faith represents to you, or where are you in your own personal development and in your own spiritual development. There's going to be a significant breakthrough. I understand that I cannot mention all kinds of therapies that you may be on. Okay, so in any form of therapy, anything that you may be doing to evolve yourself as a person, or some sort of a personal transformation type of situation, you are going to have a significant breakthrough. If you have been feeling like you are losing sight of what is your higher purpose in life, what you are here to do, what can you do to achieve your goal, what can you do to fulfill your soul and your heart emotionally, that's where you're going to have a significant turning around of events. For those of you who felt that maybe your love life has been feeling stale, you haven't had any interest or anyone interested in you in a long time, that is about to change. Many of you could be going through some sort of a transformation of your appearance. Like, you look different, you look better. Maybe it's due to a haircut, maybe it's due to something else that you are doing, either through plastic surgery or cosmetic procedures, but definitely you are going to be getting compliments. It's very important, Taurus, that you also remember to forgive. If a circumstance from the past returns for you to deal with it again, it's important that you understand sometimes it's best to leave the past in the past, okay, and just live your best life now. You do not have to dwell on something that happened in the past, because the past, think about it, doesn't exist anymore. It did exist, but it doesn't exist anymore. So if you look at it from this perspective, then the past cannot harm you or haunt you anymore. With that being said, you may have to deal with relatives, family members, extended family, acquaintances that maybe you haven't seen for some time. You may suddenly hear back from them. You may suddenly hear about them. For some of you, if there was a complication in one of your interpersonal relationships with someone, there could be still some heaviness around that. And guess what? You don't have to resolve this situation now. Sometimes nature takes its course. Sometimes time can be the best healer. So don't force upon you having to deal with a circumstance, having to heal it emotionally, because you cannot force healing. If somebody tells you to get over a situation, to get over an ex, that needs to take time. It's not something that you get to do it with a switch, turn it on and turn it off. It's very important that you give yourself the time and the space that you need to recharge your batteries, to rest, to sleep, to replenish your energy, to give yourself the emotional space that you may need to bounce back emotionally, because this is the only way for you, Taurus, to keep and maintain your balance. And yes, if your balance has been a little bit off, or it could be off in September, you are going to be able to restore harmony. You are going to be divinely guided to be at the right place at the right time. And for some of you, that means that this could put you, these synchronistic events may put you in a circumstance where through your work affiliations, work alliances, partnerships, you may be able to land a major deal, make a lot of money for your company, or achieve some sort of success in the workplace. If you are looking to shift or change the direction of your career, you are going to be getting a huge sign about which direction you may want to go. You may still be doing similar things in the same field, but maybe slightly a different profile. If you are a Taurus who has been going through that, okay, you have made the shift in a new job or in a new career, now you're going to start to see the benefits of that. Do not give up. Have faith and trust in yourself. If there is anything that you need to work at to make better, if there is a skill that maybe you need to develop further, that is going to be very clear to you. The Akashic records are showing me many of you doing a training, taking a course, taking a class, learning new things in one way or another. You are going to learn new things, and you are going to get better at what you already do. Being at home will feel very relaxing. If you haven't have a lot of passion to cook, I see a lot of you feeling joy when you are cooking. For some of you, you could be organizing some sort of a dinner party or a lunch party, because I see people coming over. You could be invited to some sort of a potluck gathering. You may want to check out travel arrangements. If you're thinking of traveling later in the year, you may still be traveling. They highly recommend that if you plan on doing anything where you have to travel later, maybe in a couple of months, maybe for the holiday season, for some reason the Akashic records recommend that you start looking into booking and comparing prices and fares now. Emotionally, maybe you felt that everything was upside down, but now a certain balance will be coming back. You're not going to have the same pressure to be perfect or to excel like you used to do before. Something that was deeply personal and private to you, for some reason, will be either made public, will be coming out, could be due to an accident. And it doesn't matter how this happens, voluntarily or involuntarily. It's going to make you feel pretty good, because finally it's out there in the open. You may have to deal with scammers. Pay attention to those emails that are asking you to click in this link right away, okay? And because there could also be some sort of a virus, so pay attention. Some sort of an emergency where you are asked to immediately take action, okay? Some sort of a emergency type of situation may turn out not to be an emergency after all, okay? That's why it's very important that you don't panic, keep your clarity, think, check all of the details before, or check the source of that information if you are dealing with gossip, okay? Before you leap in action. And I'm also shown some of you, maybe you haven't been in the church, or I don't know where you worship, in a temple, in a mosque. Okay, maybe you haven't been there in a while. You may feel a need to go there. For some of you, I see you being on Zoom and participating online in that way. And there is this sense that now you are shifting from one emotional state to another. Okay, you are going from a slow pace to a faster pace. Your willpower will be strengthened, particularly for those of you who have been feeling that your confidence has been, they're saying compromised. I don't know why they would say compromise. Your willpower is compromised. I guess it will make sense to you because this information is destined to make sense to you. And not to me, but let me know in the comment section below. You are about to rebuild yourself better and stronger than before. They are also showing me a circumstance where some of you Taurians may have to deal with an actual construction. Maybe you are thinking of rebuilding, remodeling, renovating a portion of your house. Some of you maybe helping somebody else who is moving into a new home with packing, unpacking, but there is going to be some sort of a minor work, fixing, repairing around your own households. I see work being done in a porch for those of you who have a porch. I am also shown again, I don't know if that came up in one of your readings before, but having to do some work in the ceiling and on the roof is also being shown. And I also see some of you, if you have a basement, it feels like you could be moving furniture that you have around in your basement, rearranging stuff. So addressing some sort of an issue with the basement, at the very least clean and to clean it and to organize it. So many of you are getting ready. Okay, you are preparing for something to celebrate it, some sort of a success to come in. Now, don't go anywhere. I'm not done yet. I'm now going to open a few tarot cards. And remember, if you'd like to know more, click on the link down here below. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. Nine of Cups to me means hospitality. Both sides of generosity, giving and receiving. Sometimes it also means something to support your soul. It means happiness, relaxing, feeling satisfied with what you have. That means that you could be the host, hosting people, but you may also be in a situation where social invitations are extended to you and people are inviting you for a home visit, or they are inviting you for a get-together. My spiritual team is showing me some of you going for like a spa treatment, getting a massage, getting your hair done. So visiting a spa center or a health center. And I am also shown that for some of you, you may be going to a retreat center, a spiritual retreat. So it's going to be some sort of reunion with kindred spirits. You could be reconnecting with friends, classmates, ex-co-workers in some sort of a Zoom meeting online, or this may be happening in person for some of you, because I'm shown a retreat and somehow you're feeling connected to your soul family, meeting people with whom you seem to have very similar ideas. The next card that you have is Two of Cups. Two of Cups to me means a date sometimes. It means synchronistic events. You're running into a person or a group of people at the right time, at the right place. It means opportunity comes together. People coming together in the sense of sisterhood or in the sense of brotherhood to make something happen for you. So help is coming together for you. And for some of you, it could be like in that gathering where you feel like you are surrounded by your soul family, that you could be having an exchange of ideas, an exchange of, or like heart-to-heart conversation, and there could be a spark between you and this other person. So it may not be the relationship yet, but it could be the beginning of that relationship. I am also getting a sense of networking. Some of you are advised to continue to network, because it is through networking that you may end up helping a spouse get a job, a friend, a family member, to help them get a job. But through networking, you may end up being rewarded yourself. You may land a business deal, you may get a client, you may get a better job or a promotion. Okay, the next card that you have is from a different deck. This is the Children's card. Children's card represents children in your life. This could be your children, daughters, granddaughters, nieces, nephews. So children in your life, spending a lot of time with them, having fun around children. And it also represents the potential of children in your life. When one of the children that you take care of or are responsible for, a child in your life, suddenly you could understand their potential. I see a lot of you helping someone with children to point out to them the proper courses to register them, if they need to be in a ballet class, or you are going to notice some sort of a skill or talent, and you are going to point that out. Now, this card also, sometimes it also means that if you are dating somebody, okay, this person may have children, you could be the one having children. So being in a relationship with someone who has children, it also means the relationship that you have or that recently started has a great potential to generate children. It also means the launching of a new business, the launching of a new idea, the launching of a new project. For other Taurians, it means that you need to feel reconnected again with the fun love inside of you, the childlike nature, because sometimes it could be good for you to see everything through the eyes of a child, or activate the childlike nature in you. Definitely, for some of you, your soul is craving to have more fun and adventure, and even approaching life with curiosity. And it's very interesting because you got the date, so you got, reunions, relaxing, you got the date, okay, running into people unexpectedly, you got children, and this is passion, chemistry, sexual passion. So for some of you who are in an established bond or in an established relationship, in a marriage, you could have the sense that now chemistry it's coming back again, because so in the bedroom is going to be va-va-voom again. It also means that if you happen to have this encounter, your sexual chemistry will be very good. And it's interesting because you got the Children's card twice. So for those of you looking to get pregnant, you are going to have a partner, you're going to have a great sexual chemistry, and there's the potential here of being pregnant. You could be analyzing a relationship, whether does it have potential for me and this person to end up and have a family together or not. And it also means receiving news about a pregnancy, a child being born, receiving good news about the welfare, the well-being, and the health of a child that now is doing very well, so receiving some positive news. And again, even this card represents the launching, the birthing of a new idea, birthing of a brand new you. You could feel like internally you are a brand new person. You may feel like with your outer appearance, you have done so many changes that you feel like a brand new person. You could be launching a brand new idea, an invention. And I am told that for some of you, you could be looking to trademark an idea, a product that you are developing, something else that maybe you are discovering, because there is the sense of you having some sort of an innovative idea and you are looking how to make a profit out of it or how to legally or officially register. So anything that you may be initiating, anything or a new circumstance that you have, that you may find yourself in September, will have a potential to grow. So brand new beginnings, blessed new beginnings. I hope that this is making sense to you, Taurus. Click on the link down here below. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos with a whole new reading. For those of you who like to know more, remember to email me for a private reading at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.amalightworker.com. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, and do leave me a comment down here below. I'm always curious to hear from you. Thank you very much, and I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye for now.